the cam side. I'm in the orientation. Now here, bam.
Ready to, you know, prep a bag and show what they got to do.
I do.
Well, that is very true. This is more of a your style. You know, mine is more of a long base camp, but hey, that's all right. That's what we do.
You have to bear with me a minute, 'cause I'm going to actually swap out stuff. This is not my gear, by the way, that I'm messing with. This is Big Al's. You know, I'm just changing, doing stuff, seeing if it. On the other hand, I'm not so fancy. Let's see.
Well, it's meant for an iPad. So.
Oh, well, then. Oh, wait, it's not going to work anyway because of my. Never mind.
Yeah, well, maybe you might be able to slip it through. It's got a gap on the bottom. See if it'll slip through.
Jeez, okay,
All right.
Trying to get all the messages and.
Hang on. Let me. There we go.
All right.
There we go.
All right. Let's make sure the mics are still working.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Now I can actually.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
Yay. All right.
Say it again like that. It sounds like you're talking to Sunshine.
Yay. I like trains. All right. So we're gonna actually go. We're gonna actually use my tripod. Okay. Oh. Yeah. I'm at Big L's studio right now. Oh boy. The orientation is completely and utterly wrong today for my phone.
Do we just take this off the top and you can like wrap it around the top of this thing?
I'll try to. Gosh. Only at low budget productions does this ever happen. I mean, come on. Yeah, I guess I'm going to show that. Hey, what's up? All right. Do this.
Yep. And then just wrap.
Wicka wrap.
Oh, God, not that tight.
All right. So we're going to set anybody that's not been to 5.3 or AoE prepping. He does a lot of actual prep stuff. But I'm going to show him, not for the long haul, just for an overnighter. Just for an overnighter. Okay? We're just going to go that route. So, here, he had this stowed away somewhere. It's a Kelty Coyote 4550. So, when you're doing an overnighter, what's the first thing you should pack?
4750.
Okay, 4750.
Hey, we got to be accurate.
I'm gonna give
you never know. Somebody could go and buy this, and they buy the wrong one, then they're mad at you. You never know, right?
I mean, oh, you've got a hydration.
Yeah, that could probably be pulled out. I don't even know how old that thing is, to be honest with you, and I don't trust it.
It looks clean. When was the last time it was used?
As an actual hydration thing, God, 15 years ago.
Just clean it out really good, and you still have 2 liters.
I think. Like I said, so I actually got this as a gift. I think it was roughly about 20 years ago from my uncle when I was first getting into like camping and scouting and stuff like that. And he was really big into like doing some of the backpacking stuff like that for photography.
Mm-hmm.
So, this was one of the things I had gotten from him. So
I just had to make sure we were still mic'd up.
Oh, okay.
Got the green light. So,
okay.
The one thing I've learned from packing bags, packing backpacks, your clothing, you want to go from the least of what's used least to what's going to be used the most and most easily accessible. So what do you think that's going to be for the last thing you want to reach for?
Well, I would imagine it'd be my clothing personally.
That would be absolutely correct. Ding, 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 ding. All right. So what are you going to pack for your clothing?
Well, because realistically, if this is just going for an overnight, I really don't care about the pants, right? So the biggest thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab myself a good quality long sleeve shirt, because especially if we're trying to go 3-season. If we go hot, you just roll up sleeves. Spring or fall, obviously just determined. Roll them up, roll them down. Obviously, spare pair of underwear and socks.
Okay.
Simple things.
You can just go throw them in the bag?
No, absolutely not. Why would I do such a thing? That's where, see, you want to go, and I know the difference in here between us is I go dry bags. Had I know that was going to happen. But you want to go contractor bags.
Exactly. They're cheap. They're versatile.
They are.
And they come in abundance.
You know, they really do. And especially when you actually go out to like Home Depot or Lowe's or anything like that, you just go buy a box for like, for the house, grab a couple of them.
There you go. See, so what we're going to do is, oh, and you know what? These contractor bags not only can be used as a dry bag for your clothing, for the rest of your gear inside your bag, protect it from the inside out.
Very true. Very true. Drop the bag and put it in there.
So we're going to take this off. Yeah, we don't need all this. You've got one.
Looks like 2 of them there.
2. Okay.
I told you it was. See, we were talking about this pre-filming a little bit, and we were talking about the bags. He was like, "Is there only 2, or is it? How many is there?"
Right.
2.
So go ahead and we're gonna set this bag up like you're actually gonna go camping tonight. Okay.
Well, because we probably will end up using it to go camping at some point.
No, we're not going to tonight.
Not tonight, but at some point. So what do you want me to do? Unfold it all the way?
Oh yeah, you can. No, just unfold it halfway.
Oh, okay.
You halfway. See, here on my channel, if anybody knows, things go weird. Like I was supposed to camp out and I got sick, and I still have that video footage, but I haven't done anything with it. It's just kind of sitting in a queue of my
it's just sitting in
editing.
limbo.
It's just sitting in editing. All right.
So what are we doing with it?
All right. So
this is your style. My style is literally pack and roll as tight as you can and put in dry bag. So I've just gotten this opened up part way. Well, you said halfway.
I called you a halfway.
Well,
so we got to open this up.
Hang on.
Oh, you didn't see it. Oh well. I don't know. I was thinking about moving the camera some more, but it's not going to work that way because he's got a pole over here and a partial wall over here. So, all right. So pack these clothes in.
All right. I typically do this. I try to keep it still tight bundled because obviously you don't want to take up more room than you need.
See, in my bag, all I have is an extra pair of socks and a base, one part of a base layer.
Well, my theory is that at least if I have a secondary shirt, even if I don't take off the first one, or if I put it to the outside layer because it's already got, it's already whatever, at least it's more heat. So you regret putting that on now?
Probably. So go and check out AoE prepping with Big Al. What's up, Rob? I am doing great. So I'm just here with Big Al, setting up an overnight bag here. I'm about to take a nap.
About to take a nap.
Again, we're using the Kelty Coyote 7450. Okay, this is what he has.
4750.
47.
You said 74. I'm gonna write it on a big post-it note and put it up there.
Yeah. Boom. See, that's what he's using. That's what we're setting up. This is probably, I guessed that maybe 70 75 liter. I don't know. All right, we're gonna pack that up.
All right, so we're gonna
That's got to
put
go
this
in
in
at the
bottom.
bottom.
All right. Well,
No.
no. Nice thing is, I have a middle access pouch too, so it makes it easier for me to tuck it all the way in without trying to ship my arm down there.
Ooh, he's fancy.
Hey. Get that. All right, we got that in there.
Okay, so what's the next thing you might want to pack?
Well, let's see here. I got the clothing. I probably need to cover over myself if I'm out there sleeping out.
Sure. So what do you have? Blankets?
I got a trash
bag?
bag.
I'm gonna keep that comment to myself, but
well, let's see here. I got a multitude of options that we could go with here. I know I have a tarp that's got the reflective on it on one side. Let's see here. I know I have collapsible sleeping bag, so we got that. I know I got so many things around here. I got up here. That's a wool blanket. So I guess I'll ask. Hold on. You get for moving things.
Okay, we're still mic'd up.
Yep, I'm good. So, wool blankets, sleeping bags.
What are you going to feel comfortable in? That's what it's going to boil down to.
Well, is comfortability really what matters, or is it actually being out there and staying alive that matters?
Yes.
Exactly.
So what are you going to
use? I've learned a few things from you here now.
Okay.
Well, I don't...
Okay.
Go ahead.
Wait a minute. So another rule of camping and hiking and all this other jazz is functionality. Yes, functional. So functionally, what are you going to take?
Well, let's see here. I don't want to be on the ground, so I would imagine a hammock would be something good that usually you can find a couple of things far enough apart to set one up.
Okay.
So, which I do have. Hammock that's got straps in it, ready to rock and roll.
Okay. But you still need to stay warm.
Well,
comfortable.
Well, that wool blanket does get a bit scratchy, doesn't it?
Again, functionality versus comfortability.
Well, but because I have multitude of options with this.
What's the grade on that? Is it 90%, 80%, 70%?
90.
You're better off with that anyway, because it's 90%.
Okay. Well, let me get it off.
That's just my opinion, those are things that I've read.
Read, experienced, the whole thing.
But I would definitely take this reflective tarp too, because what you can do is you can lay this underneath you. You have a foam pad.
Actually, that is one thing that I've been needing to pick up, because I know we talked about it the other day, that I've been kind of trying to figure out how to really go about it. The only actual foam pad I have is a brick.
Oh.
It is literally 3 pieces of foam that are like this by this, and about yay thick.
No.
No.
See, now with foam, I've got a couple of foam pads at my house. Okay, I've got the accordion style with the reflective. That's nice. But then I've also got a thicker one that rolls. I've put that out on my video a few times. That's on my bag constantly now, because I also keep it wrapped in a tarp. So the versatility with that is I do have a hammock in my bag, but I also have multiple tarps. Yes, tarps do get heavy. I have 2, 3 of them if you want to include my reflective. So personally, I would definitely say yes, because what you can do with this is put the reflective side on the upside, and then you put your pad on top of that. Unfortunately, because you don't have a pad, you will feel the cold breeze. Still, that's the unfortunate part. That's the downside to a hammock, unfortunately, is that you're going to feel the breeze and whatnot. But hey,
But here's my thought.
But then again,
if I have this, because this is actually a big blanket. This is not one of the small little 6 foot by whatever. This is actually one of the real big ones. I could actually pull it up real quick.
The thing is that your body is going to actually compress all the fibers.
Correct. But I'm thinking in a three-tiered system, something to sleep on. I'm sorry. Yeah, on, around, and over.
That's what the foam pad is good for, because you lay on the foam pad, it gives you that barrier with the wind. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say get an underquilt. Personally, the underquilt doesn't do me any good. I've set the underquilt up on my hammock. I still get that cool breeze. It probably wasn't set up right. I know. It's just, for me, it's functionality, accessibility, what works for me. I've got a 20-degree sleeping bag that's got the mummy hood on it, and I've been having issues with that lately, in which I'm probably going to end up turning it into a overquilt. But hey, we'll find out, because I also move around too much when I sleep. Wow.
You're just a nighttime dancer, ain't you?
Yeah, sure. My wife says that I saw wood at night too. But anyway, all right. So
So this is a 90 by 66. Is what this one is.
So 90 by 66. No, not 666, just 66. Definitely has some girth to it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not a ultralight camper. I'm just a functional camper. Whatever works functionally for me.
Well, obviously, I'm definitely not either, because my bags are typically heavier than yours.
Okay, so we're gonna take this. That's gonna go in. All right. Ugh. So I wish the orientation would have been different than this. There we go. In.
Okay. There we go. Got that down there. All right.
All right.
So let's see here. That took care of that part, but we still got to put.
Nah, throw that in first.
Throw that in first. Okay. Okay.
Yep, then your hammock. Now, do you have another tarp that goes over top of you?
I do have one that's right down here. We can use. Now it's not a reflective one, but it is pretty decent sized.
What size is that?
I want to say it's a 10 by 10. So
That goes in.
All right.
A 10 by 10 tarp is very versatile, by the way, because I have a 10 by 10 tarp as well. I don't really use it that often. I've got an 8 by. I got smaller tarps. What's up, Boone? Yeah, it's been a long time. Yeah, sorry about that, dude. Good to see you, my friend. And I know I haven't been doing any stealth camps, but things that are going on. I'm here with my buddy Alan, AoE prepping. We're getting him set up in an overnight bag, I guess.
All right.
So what else you got? Let's see. Okay.
Well, that takes care of cover. Yeah, we'll fix that later.
Yeah. See, this is why you don't. There you go. These fancy bags.
Well, these fancy bags were not particularly meant for the function that you're trying to get out of it. And I always like to bring mine up to the top.
All right. You still got some room left.
Oh yeah. And some of it eventually will start settling down.
Where's your cook pot?
Cook pot
And food.
Well, where'd you put my cook pot?
This guy here. This guy here, huh?
There you go.
Cook pot. Chicken. Pot. Pie. If anybody knows where that's from, chime in down here, please. No, he doesn't do stealth camps. He really hasn't been out getting to camp lately. I'm trying to get him his butt out, but even just a regular camp. Hola, ¿cómo está, mi friend?
Forget if this is the one that's got it in it or not.
Pequeño habla español.
When did we cross the border?
Well, because there's somebody that said hola, papa.
Ah. I'm sitting there like, wait a second. Did we change language here? Hang on.
Hey, whoever I can get to say hi, maybe pop up a thumbs up or something, or maybe, I guess whatever that whole top fans crown thingy is. I don't know. I'm cool with it. I'm cool like that.
There we go. How about some of the simplest stuff possible?
Oh yeah, there we go. All right. Ramen.
All right, so I'm going to put the whole box in.
No,
right?
Okay, go right ahead if you really want to.
Oh, hey, it's probably lighter than the tarp.
Ramen, anybody? Yeah, it probably is. But all right. So he's got his cook pot. We're just putting together an overnight bag for him. Do you have? Never mind.
What?
I was gonna say, do you have like another bag or something instead of just throwing it in here? I mean, I could just take 3 or 4 of your cans of food over here, just throw them in here.
But cans are heavy.
Sesu Nina.
I'll tell you what.
I have to translate that. All right, but anyway.
I'll tell you what, though. Grab a couple of those.
Okay.
Then we got some chicken.
Okay. All right. So we've got we're starting to get the basics in here, at least for an overnight.
Because I got side pouches too, if that would work better.
Okay. And then he's got his cordage too. We're just gonna do that. And then he's got an extra bungee. Why don't we just throw that in there too? All right. So
I'm about to say, I got side pouches, right?
Yeah, but you need that for your water.
Well, this one, but not this one.
You need that for agua.
And then I also got one here.
You need that space for agua.
Then I also got this pocket here. And then I also got another pocket here.
Sometimes more is too much. There's that. What's up, bruh? Oh, yeah, he's been on the live stream. So come on.
What?
My boy Boone from across the pond wants you to introduce yourself.
So he likes to call me Big Al. My name is Alan. I do AoE prepping, which most part is kind of just hey, what are you carrying every day to make sure you have tools and kind of just other gear that comes in handy. So like I always have something like my multi-tool around me, an extra charger, because yes, I do a lot of things with technology. So I like to make sure I have chargers around me, just things like that, keeping simple snack food around. Because obviously, if you're out and you're busy, sometimes something quick is always helpful. So, but that's a lot of what I do. He does stealth camping. I do base camps.
So if you want to see more of what Alan does, check out AoE prepping. We've done at least one other video together. We've hung out a few times. We've done a few small hikes. So what else we got?
Well,
okay, we're done with that.
Well, let's see here. That takes care of food. That takes care of
That's 2 meals there.
Well, I'm saying for one night, basically. In other words, I get you something in your afternoon, something in your later at night. So, hey, listen, I'm a fat guy for a reason, okay?
All right.
So we got that. We got the cover. Yes, we do actually need that, but that honestly could just be, well, not the bungee cord you got wrapped in there now. I don't think we need that.
I didn't do that.
Yeah, sure you didn't. So, which I mean, a lot of these, well, actually, it's missing one of its components too. So I'm actually going to swap that out for one of the other ones because I
I
don't.
think I'm gonna start calling him Forgetful Jones.
I mean, you can, whether it's truthful or not, we'll have to find out later. There we go. There we go.
Okay, and cordage.
So now that one's got. So in the cordage, though, one thing we had talked about prior is I have my main hank line with a couple of Pressix knot loops on it, but then I also have some of these other ones that just have toggles on them. These are good for taking down your tarp and otherwise from there. Not bad.
Easy accessibility. Oh, do you have anything for fire starting?
Fire starting, how much do you want?
I don't know. How much do you think you need?
Well, for one night, I would hope not much. So I'll just pop out a basic pack of these. How about that to start? But just in case you need a little bit of help starting out some other stuff, though, I'm pretty sure, where's that baggie? Because I also make sure when I do my towels and I have cotton lint, I keep it.
That lint.
Yep. Well, I'm going to grab a baggie here because obviously you don't want that lint getting all over into your bag because that's just nasty. So, should have, there we go. Got some snack bags over here.
Oh, I
What?
know who certified emo violinist is. Brah.
What?
Brah.
What?
Certified emo violinist. Have you finished your homework in order for you to go do your thing tonight? Brah.
I'm going to be straight honest with you. I don't know how on earth you deal with this guy all the time.
She's 14 and she lives in my house.
I know. That's why I said it. I knew exactly who you were talking about.
All right.
Try to make sure I got it all tucked up into here. But good cotton lint, always useful. Do that with a feather stick. You'll have a fire started in about 3 minutes.
Okay.
So we could do that. Or did you want an additional one in there too?
I don't know.
Because I can keep going.
How about flicking your Bic?
Flicking the Bic lighter. Well, that's with me out every day though, because that I have in my. I just set it down because I had it in my hand. There it is. So every single day, I have this handy dandy pouch.
Handy dandy notebook.
That always has a lighter with duct tape on it. So I almost don't even count that because this goes with me everywhere.
Okay.
It transfers between bags, so I don't worry about that too much. But that's a good way to start, at least, is with those. So.
All right, so he's pretty much got a bag set for a night. Now I'm just going to get his rear end out and actually go out on a actual hike with me.
Did you see what was said?
No. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, this bag is actually really light.
Comparatively to your bag, but then again.
I have things in my bag that this bag definitely doesn't have.
Well, yes. Like a cutting tool.
Yeah. Or tools.
Yeah.
And have water.
Well, we're getting there.
My mini first aid kit.
Yeah, see, I don't go mini usually with first aid, but that's usually because of something. That's okay. Because usually I would go something like this, which is, I think, a bit more than what you usually do. So, because there's that one.
This one's a total of 48 ounces, one bottle. I carry 2 32s. So, I mean, that's all preference.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we can always add other ones. I mean, I have 2 of those, but the other one I use on a daily basis anyways, which is why there's the water.
Yeah.
So,
But anyway, so besides all that, yeah, she told me it took long enough too, but it's hard for me to read that small print, little girl.
Well, here.
In my yeah, I know.
No, the
bottom. In my
bottom.
spectacles.
The new one?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So this is going to be the bare bones basics for a hike. Not including your water and maybe some more food for snacking on the trail.
You have glasses for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Not that he
you
uses
will
them.
too. And could possibly get some more. Could fit a few more things in here, even for a one-nighter. Even an extra trash bag.
Which we have.
Wouldn't hurt. Yeah. Because I think I typically carry 2.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, realistically, the stuff that you even asked, which was a lot for sleeping, right? Even with that, it's just closed up. I mean, you can even, let me turn this to the side. You can even see there is so much more room possible in this thing. I mean, because this, I've had it up, not to mention out all the way with some of these. So there's a lot of space that's still available for these bags. Obviously, not that we're trying to use it. Because I feel like that's one of the biggest problems in preparedness is that you go with a bigger bag to make sure all your stuff fits, but then you want to fill it with more stuff because you feel like there's not enough in there.
So anyway, yeah, that's I just decided to. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it. All right, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube community, I was just doing a live stream to kind of mess with Al because he's got most of the stuff that's in this bag came out of this bag, and this bag here weighs significantly more than my bag. But he preps for a base camp. I'm set up for movement.
Mm-hmm. Well, and that's the funny part is, we're talking about this, but if I were to go out and go do something, relatively, yeah, I would have my car relatively close by, or at least have something to take said gear out, because I have the bigger tents, I have the bigger base camp items, the stoves and everything else like that. Whereas, I've gone out with you a few times and we've seen kind of like, okay, this is what you're ending up doing to, yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to actually test some theories. We're going to actually go out and we're going to have his base camp bag and my movement bag. I'm actually going to take him on a 7-mile hike one day, maybe 10.
Listen, I haven't.
Somebody's going to be hurting.
It ain't. Yeah, and I think I know who it is.
But all right, everybody. That's going to conclude it for this video, for this live stream. Thanks for coming out. Again, I'm with Alan of AoE Prepping. Thanks for coming. Anyway. Boy.
Hang on. I thought you would be used to this by now.
Yeah, I'm going out on a hike, and you're going to have to find your own way to get to where you need to go. Oh, anyway. All right, ladies and gentlemen, again, I am out of here. Thank you for showing up. Again, We've got Ellen from AoE Prepping, Kevin from Kevin's Camping Adventure. Peace.